We're here with Victor DeMaria and Ted Diamond, most interested in hearing your recollections of the Inn at Longshore when you first came to see it, and your role in helping preserve it and make it the historic establishment it is today.
Well, to really, when I first saw it, do you really want to know?
The unvarnished truth.
Unvarnished, okay. It was 1960. I was in high school, and I used to come here and listen to Bo Diddley play right over here at the swimming pool, at the rec center at the swimming pool. We came here every Friday night to hear Bo Diddley until he became popular. Then he left us. So the second time around, I was in Sea Explorers with a friend of mine, Dave Patch, and we were working on our merit badges, and we started a little thing which was called a sailing school for kids that were in school. We had these two little tubs with sails, and we take kids out in the bay and teach them how to sail and come back. We got the merit badge and we stopped. And later somebody came in and picked it up, and now it's gone into something else. Years go by, and I was asked by a group. I was a builder, and my father was a builder. We had built in town for many years, and I was asked by a group to help save Longshore because the town had plans to burn it down, and people to burn it as a practice for the fire department. Am I right? Was that right?
That's absolutely accurate. Yeah. Absolutely accurate.
And Jackie Henage and this young man here, Ted, they didn't want that to happen, so they tried to put together a group of people to save the inn. Ed Green approached me because he had done some law work for me, and I had done some renovation work, and asked if I'd be interested in joining the group. So I did. That's the bottom line. We started work, and I literally tore the building apart, completely tore it apart, and cleaned out. You could walk in the front door, and you could look out 300 or 180 degrees out to the water. All the walls were down. Do you remember that? Everything was torn out.
So far, he's very accurate. I will tell you when he leaves the track.
Yeah, do that.
What did you do with the Norwegian rats that were in the basement?
There weren't any. There were nothing. This building was clean, let me tell you. It was, well, of course, now let me tell you, it had been empty, I don't know how many years. When we were there in 79, I started that, and it had been empty. Louis Nistico had $1 a year lease on the building, and he ran parties. Like I went to high school prom here. I forgot that one. I went to my two high school proms. So it was clean. The building had no food in it, so the rats had probably left. But we never saw any sign of them. But we rebuilt the place, started the rebuild, and I had to go back because it turns out we didn't have the money that was put together to do this deal. And I had to go back to Jackie Henage and Ted and say, help. And they said, okay, we'll help. And I structured a deal, which they approved. It later got disapproved, but I stuck it out, and we ran the inn from 1979 to 1985, the end of 84, beginning of 85, when it was sold over to Rory Taggart, and he took it. I ran it a little different than Rory. The best thing I like about the inn is when I read in the paper, and they have the list of all of us that owned it, and that my name in the paper, they say the golden era of the Inn at Longshore. And that is the best thing that happened for me.
I must tell you, when I came in and looked at that, there were rats down there. When he got through cleaning out the place, he got the rats as well. But there's no question that it had not been for Vic and his father, we would not have the kind of hotel and situation we have now. And he's being very modest because he took some big financial hits. And he took the hits. The town got away with no cost. But it was all due to people like Vic and his father. And they should be commended for that.
Thank you, Ted.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Ted.
End of story.